Hi, I'm on. We're on. Hey, happy day, happy life, happy journey. I'm so glad to be here with you. I'm in some new surroundings. Um, hey, Jerry, great to see you, brother. Down here in Tucson visiting my father, and so grateful. And I'm really grateful to step into this moment, step into this time, and talk about intentional self talk and new beginnings. This is the energy and the time. I see my brother Jerry's on here, and I know Jerry's birthday is coming up. Happy birthday, Jerry. And the birthday energy is new beginning energy. Birthday energy is the energy of freshness and all things made new. Zinlin, hello. Erica, hello. Chantel, hello. Great. Welcome, everybody. Great to see you. So I'm stepping into this new energy. Nicole, welcome. Linda Young, welcome. Miss you too. And all the Rythmia peeps. So now we're talking about new beginnings, birthday energy. It is the time to renew, to refresh. And everybody gets to do this. We get to all step into this energy together, right? Because this is the time, these moments in time where there's an arbitrary point of demarcation. It's a regular day, but it's your birthday. It's a regular day, but it's New Year's. It's a regular day, but it's a holiday. It's a regular day, but it's something that we declare to be special. And in those moments, in those times, we get to take a minute before we walk through the threshold of this new beginning and decide what we want to keep, that we're going to carry with us as we walk through this threshold. Imagine that you're walking up a hill and there's a doorway just in the middle of nowhere. There's a doorway and you have a choice to walk through that doorway. And as you're walking through that doorway, you can choose, what do I want to bring with me? What do I want to leave behind? I'm not going to carry these things through this doorway. This is a new beginning. What serves me and what doesn't? So here's the questions that we ask. I'm just going to say hello to everybody. Virgo's rules in. That's right. Erica, Lynn, Wayne, Kathy, Rafael, Marina. I'm so glad you guys are here. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So this is the moment where we get to decide what our new birthday energy is. Whether it's your birthday or not, join us in this new beginning. And in our new beginning, we get to behold that all things are made new. This is the time when we can review and renew our minds daily. So each day is a new beginning. Let's look at it that way. Not just a birthday, not just New Year's, not just a special holiday, or an anniversary. No, each day is a new beginning. We can renew our minds daily. And notice when I'm seeing something other than the truth. Here's how we say it. Notice when I'm seeing my thoughts about reality than when I'm seeing reality. That's really the distinction. When I'm negative, when I'm in judgment, when I'm in opinion, when I have thoughts about how things should or shouldn't be, when I'm in a normative state of mind, that is my thoughts about reality. That's me thinking about what's real. That's a step removed from reality. In fact, thinking about reality is called reality with a small r. And we're talking about seeing reality with a capital R. What's the distinction? Reality small r, reality capital R? When I'm in reality with a small r, I'm in a complaint. I'm in a thought about something and an opinion about something rather than the thing itself. And when I complain, I'm just reinforcing in my own mind that I'm not seeing what's real. Because if I'm seeing what's real, it's unfolding in excellence and perfection. It's unfolding with creativity and love. It's unfolding in better than I could ever imagine, without my control, without my manipulation, without my coercion, without my impulsion in any way. No impulse. I am being moved by something. That's when I'm seeing reality with a capital R. When I'm complaining about something, I'm seeing reality with a small r. And my complaints are just announcing that I'm not seeing what's real. It's announcing that I'm seeing something other than what's real. So, for example, let's take this practical. How do we do this every day? This morning, I'm driving to see my dad at the nursing home, at the assisted living facility. And I'm in a mood. I don't know, I just woke up in a mood, not in a great mood. And so I'm thinking about that, right? That's me thinking about my thoughts about reality instead of seeing the true beauty that was all around me, the true joy and gift of going to see my dad. So I was in a mood. I was having a mood. I noticed it. That's the first key, is to notice when I am thinking about something, when I'm having an opinion about something, I'm not seeing what's real. So then I have to set an intention. So this is the name of this talk, intentional self-talk. We want to notice when we're having self-talk. I'm always having self-talk. When I'm having self-talk about something, I'm not seeing what's real. When I'm having intentional self-talk, I am consciously training my mind to shift into seeing something new. It's like putting on a pair of glasses that are rose-colored. I see everything the same, but all of a sudden I'm seeing it with a rose-colored tint. So when I set an intention, it's like I'm putting on some filters and I'm filtering out my negative opinion and judgment. So for example, I have an intention. When I notice that I'm not seeing what's real, I begin to set an intention. I begin by asking a very important question. What would I love to experience? So if I'm in a mood today, I'm kind of pissy, driving to see my dad, I stopped, I noticed, oh, I'm caught by something. All right, now I have a choice. And I ask a question. Well, what would I love to experience today? Well, God, I'd love to experience a day in flow. I'm having some nervousness because I'm going to see my dad. I'm spending some extra time with dad and I need to respond to some emails. I have some projects that I need to work on. Okay, so now I'm starting to feel nervous and anxious. Do I want to live in nervous, anxious energy? No. What's my intention? I'm setting an intention for ease and grace, that everything happens in absolute perfection today. So usually when I'm setting an intention, it's the opposite of what I'm thinking about. If I'm thinking that I'm stressed and anxious and I need to be doing more, I'm not doing enough, I am enough. I have everything I need within me. I am a creative center. Everything flows with ease and grace. I have everything I need to complete this task. I have everything I need to do this job. I have everything I need within me already. I start to shift the conversation by asking, what would I love to experience today? When I'm feeling down or overwhelmed, what would I love to experience? I'd love to experience peace and happiness today. Without explanation. I'd love to experience a sense of peace that's so profound that I have no reason that I can point to. That's why I'm feeling peaceful. I just feel peaceful. I want to feel so happy and content that I don't even know why I'm feeling happy and content. That's my intention. I'm going to set an intention to be in the zone today, that everything I do, I see the divine pattern everywhere. This is intentional self-talk. When I'm feeling irritable, for example, I set an intention to be open, to listen, to practice radical acceptance. This is key. How can I practice radical acceptance? I'm going to stop for a minute and look and see who's coming. Jules, hello. D, great. Purple Prince, hello from Ghana, brother. My brother from Ghana. Met Pure Prince in Ghana with Reverend Michael. Good to see you, man. Dusty, hello. What flows grows. Yes, baby. I'm with you. Hello, hermano. Thank you. So back to my intentional self-talk. When I am opinionated or quick to react, I set an intention to be fluid and flexible in all situations. I'm open and available, to be loving and unbotherable. So if I'm upset today, I'm going to set an intention to be so centered, so grounded that nothing can move me, to be unbotherable. Now look, I'm not going to be that all the time. I know that. I'm not going to be open and loving and available all the time. No, we're going to go in and out of it. In fact, dig this. NASA is the most precise organization on the planet, right? You got to be really precise to put a man in space or a woman in space, right? Get this. When NASA sends up a rocket, it's off course 80% of the time. When they're sending that shuttle to the space station, it's off course 80% of the time. The job of the captain, the job of mission control is they've set a trajectory, I'm going this way, and the job of mission control is to keep aligning, keep returning. What it's called in navigation is shoring up. I'm going to shore up to my original trajectory. Come back, return. This is the key. I'm not going to be happy and loving and peaceful all the time, blowing rainbows and sunflowers and unicorns out my ass. No way. But what I can do is set an intention to be that. Okay, I don't want to be blowing unicorns out my ass. But I can set an intention to be so happy that I have nothing to attach that happiness to. And I know I'm not going to be that all the time, and by setting the intention, I am maintaining an awareness of these thoughts throughout my day. And maintaining the awareness is shoring up. I'm coming back. I'm returning. In fact, the word repent, when you see those people out on the street with the Bible going, repent, the end is near, they're saying return. The root of the word repent is to return. So return to your trajectory. It's okay that we mess up. It's okay that I reacted. It's okay that I got pissed. It's okay that I got irritated. Now just come back. Don't allow, here's what the message I got. We are not to allow negative thought to rest in our awareness, right? It's going to happen. We're human. But when we catch it more quickly. The more we catch it, it's like building a muscle. We start to get stronger. We start to notice more readily. We start to notice more quickly. And then we can return back. We shore up again, coming back. I set an intention, this is a big one, to not speak until I'm spoken through, to be aware and curious. I'm around my family right now, and we have a lot of political differences. It's a very charged political climate here in the United States. And so when I'm confronted, I immediately puff up into my debate mode. Wow, let me tell you why I'm right. So I'm setting intention that every time my brother wants to bring up something from Rush Limbaugh or some other channel, that I'm going to learn something from him. I'm going to get curious. So I'm setting an intention. I know my brother is going to piss me off. He's going to say something and I'm going to go, what the are you thinking? But instead of doing that, I'm going to get curious and I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to learn something from my brother. What a different stance. And all we're doing is maintaining that awareness. When we set the intention, watch how things organize themselves around the intention that we set. We know that we're not going to be that all the time, but by holding these intentions in our awareness, little by little, we find it easier to return, easier to come back to our original intention, our original trajectory. So these are some of the things that I've been thinking about lately in this new energy, new birthday, new beginning energy. And I want to share something with you, my Facebook Live family. Wendy, hello, good to see you. Shanti, great to see you. So here is what I wanted to make a commitment in this energy of newness, this energy of returning, this energy of behold, all things are made new at this time of new beginnings. I want to make a commitment. I want to make a commitment to spirit, and I want to make that commitment with you. So this is something that I began coming up to the birthday time, and I started writing down what I really want most. And what I really want most is a desire for a deep relationship with the divine, to hear the voice, to see the divine pattern everywhere, to hear a voice so clearly that I am in harmony with the divine, that I know what voice I'm listening to. Because a lot of times it's like, ooh, is that my ego or is that spirit? Well, is spirit telling me to smoke a cigarette? I think so. No, I'm gonna. Whose voice is it, right? I want to know. I want to have such a deep relationship with God, with the divine, with the presence of all intelligence and beauty and wisdom, that I know so clearly, like I know my lover's voice, that my lover doesn't have to call and say, hey, it's me. We were just intimate last night. Do you remember? No. I go, hey, babe, I know who you are. Yes. That's how I want to know God's voice. So clearly, there's no mistake. I want to experience my life increasingly on God. I want my life to be a canvas upon which spirit expresses more than I could ever imagine. I want to be an open and a clear channel, to be used by the spirit, to be a vessel through which God expresses, an instrument of peace, an instrument of divine intelligence, an instrument of love, an instrument of self-expression, an instrument of compassion, an instrument of abundance, an instrument of generosity. Make me an instrument, make me a channel. This is what I desire. And I promise, for those things that I'm asking for, I promise to maintain myself, to keep coming back to trajectory, to return again and again, to not let negativity rest in my awareness, to be in joy, to stay curious, to listen and act with complete faith, to listen and act with complete faith to the internal communication of the universal broadcast. I could not make this commitment without acknowledging declaration by two amazing mystics, Myrtle and Charles Fillmore, who founded Unity Church. Before I do this, I want to just acknowledge some of the comments. Randy, aloha, Angel, great. Sending you love too, Linda. Great. Denna and Dusty. Alchemy, this is it. Dusty's talking about alchemy. Alchemy, we are divine alchemists, transmuting negative energy into light. What does an alchemist do? Thank you, Dusty. This is great. What does an alchemist do? Turns lead into gold, turns heaviness into light. That's what we're doing. We're alchemists here. We are alchemists transmuting the negative lower vibrational frequencies of not enoughness, judgment, and opinion into the light, effulgent, bright energy, the golden energy of love, of beauty, of seeing reality with a capital R. That's it, baby. So here's the declaration, finally, that I want to make. The declaration that I want to make is, and these are bold words and a bold statement that I'm paraphrasing, but I'm making it my own. Myrtle and Charles Fillmore made a declaration similar to this when they founded Unity Church in 1890-something. And so I'm taking that on, and here's my commitment and statement of declaration that I want to make to you, my Facebook family. I, John Jacob Mubarak, devote my entire life, everything that I have and am, to the spirit of truth, to the spirit of love, to the spirit of light, to God, to the divine, to the loving Holy Spirit. And for that devotion, dig this, for that devotion, Spirit shall render unto me an equivalent. In fact, let's make it all of our, for that devotion, Spirit shall render unto us an equivalent, an abundance of all manner, an abundance of all manner. For this devotion of devoting everything we have, we are returned an abundance of all manner. Peace of mind, first of all, peace of mind. No more of this back and forth. Peace of mind, health of body, body temple. God is the light unto our body temple, which my body is. My body is the temple of God, and God is the light unto his holy temple, and my body is that holy temple. So I'm knowing that for the devotion, we are receiving together peace beyond understanding, peace of mind, health of body, and all material needs met. All material needs met. Emotional, mental, physical, spiritual, all material needs met in opulence. And here's the key, without any of those things becoming the object of our existence. Because the object of our existence is oneness with God. So I know that I'm going to have everything I need with this devotion, but I'm not going to be attached to any of those things, because the only thing I want is a deep relationship. And I know that when I have that relationship with the divine, I shall not be moved. Nothing shall harm me or come near my living space. No, I am safe and secure in the energy of the Spirit, no matter what. Like Viktor Frankl says, my only response, my only thing I can do, the only power I have is my ability to respond to external circumstances. That is my responsibility. My ability to respond is my responsibility. Jeff Caffell, holy moly. Hey, brother. Melissa, great to see you. So that is the key. That none of these things, peace of mind, health of body, or abundance and material, physical, emotional, or a spiritual abundance. All of those things are rendered freely and given to us. We live in an abundant universe, but none of those things are the object of our existence. For the object of existence is oneness with the eternal energy of all of life. And when I feel that oneness, everything flows, man. I don't got to worry about anything. That's in the zone. We've all felt it. We've all had an experience of it. Now we must recall it and maintain that remembrance in our awareness. We've all had it. So remember a time, because I remember, remember a time when you had that experience of oneness, of connectedness, of love, of feeling unconditional love, and hold that in your awareness as you supplant lower vibrational frequencies of fear, doubt, not enoughness, worry, all of that, opinion, judgment, we're going to just let that float away like clouds floating away, and we're going to bring forth an awareness of a time when we felt so connected, so happy, so joyful, so at one, and maintain that in our awareness. And set an intention, intentional self-talk. Usually it's the opposite of what I'm thinking. So, hey, that's our Facebook Live today. How grateful am I? Thank you all so much for joining. Thank you, Sandy, Manuel, Kimberly. So great to see you all. I'm so honored. I'm sending much love, light, and joy. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Keep walking the path.